Hello and welcome to Scarlet Serpent readings. Thank you so much for joining me for this mini collective reading. And before I begin, I just want to thank all of you for your support and loving words. It really means so much. And I also want to give a shout out to the person who suggested this reading. This was a viewer request, and yeah, of course, always feel free to suggest any topics. I know I have a long list of pick-a-cards, but also collective readings, because in all honesty, I completely forgot about the collective style readings. So thank you again for your support and love. I really appreciate it. So today's topic is how will the angels support you in your future? How are they playing a role in your worldly experience? So it's angelic support that's coming up in the future. And I generally don't do kind of like predictive tarot, so you could take this as it resonates, but we're just going to see how will the angels be supporting you in your future. And that could be within the next couple weeks, probably I'd say within 3 months time, but that could also depend on, I guess, your attunement to your own inner angelic realm, if you will. So depending on your vibration, you could make these things happen sooner or later. I'm not taking these because there's too many. Or this one, I guess. Okay. I'll just leave that like that as a clarifying card. And that should be good for now. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. So, almost an awareness through conflict, illumination through any potential hardships that might be coming through, specifically with other people in the future. But let's see. We have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups. So straight away, this might be for some of you who are single, potentially someone coming in. Maybe the angels or your angelic spirit team are trying to bring you together with either a specific person or like-minded people. What's interesting is this, and I don't always look at the bottom of the deck, but it seems as though, and I think I've said this a few times, this eye is crying a little bit. So through your experience of less than ideal people, and specifically relationships, I think your heart has asked for this person, specifically, this person who really aligns with your soul and with your heart. But I think part of your experience so far has been in finding out what that is, what version of you want to lend to the world. And I think there's been a lot of heart healing. So it's like as you've healed your inner child in your heart, and a lot of this might have to do, again, with I was going to say past lives, but less past lives and more so ancestral kind of cycles and karma that it's almost like your heart has been attracting a certain type of person that you don't feel you resonate with anymore, but it does resonate with almost your lineage, if that makes sense. But this is kind of an attunement of that, of kind of maybe you've been doing that, reflecting on past relationships. And again, this does feel more romantic, but it can be, of course, anything, like family, friends, but just seeing who's come and gone in your life and who's stayed, really. We have the Two of Wands, so more twos, and I'm seeing that duality. This Two of Wands feels very powerful, so it's kind of, yes, different people come into your life, but it's almost like a self-study as how do you view them, because the angels would view pretty much all beings as beings of love, and sometimes that could be harder to see for one person as opposed to another, but it's all there. That inner spark is there, and I think with these eyes, well, there's eyes everywhere in this deck, but it's a shift in perspective that opens up the horizons of friendships and relationships that, although you might have felt kind of not, I don't want to say isolated, but distant from most of the world, or at least people in your area, in your immediate vicinity, I guess, but that if you could find a way to see yourself in even those people, it'll be like magic. And I think really most of this reading so far has been the angels, in your experience, are helping you connect with humanity. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles underneath the Ace of Wands. I guess to create something, though. So really, I think you've done a lot of work for yourself, but this just feels like something you can create with someone else, with another group of people, and this could be an unexpected creation or inspiration in a realm that you wouldn't have otherwise considered. So, for example, it would be like you've always enjoyed writing, and it's a private thing, really, like you're sharing your experience or writing something, and then all of a sudden you meet someone different who's in your vibration, and again brought to you with the help of the angels, because you share similar experiences or a similar story, or just that energy, that understanding of the world. And surprise, they actually want to do video, something with video or Instagram or something like that, creating a channel that, you know, puts you out there, and maybe like showing your face and everything. So it might bring you out of your comfort zone. And I think that's part of what this other person is helping you do, is get out of your comfort zone a little bit, spread your wings, show yourself. In the same way you would if you were writing a journal privately, putting those words out for the public, but maybe through some sort of performance online, or yeah, but really stepping out physically. There's something about that. Like if you were to play your guitar in your room in private, maybe recording it, just having other people listen, even though it puts you out there. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot of very positive energy and momentum. And I do think that this Wheel of Fortune has to do with what you've already gone through, with the Five of Wands being here. Okay, you deserve finally an alignment to not only a positive friendship or a relationship, also a very clear expression of who you are with the Ace of Wands. That clarity and understanding in your place in the world as well, and then just wealth, you know, recognition as your perspective has shifted in, how you see people, seeing them more in an angelic sense. I think that's why the angels are here as well. As that changes, people will change the way they view you, and they'll see more of your light in an authentic way, and that'll just bring you more opportunities, more recognition in, again, a surprising manner. I was going to do another row. I don't think I need it, but I'll do some oracle cards. So how else are the angels going to be playing a role really in your future, when you don't know what to pray for? Okay. I'll do one more of those with the number 7. And maybe that might have... Why are these all in reverse? Oh, the whole deck is, sorry. And then past life, present power. And then underneath is enhanced protection for beautiful boundaries. I'll leave that. not very organized with this layout. Sorry. So a few things. Maybe that has been the case where you've been in limbo for a while. You don't really know what you want specifically, but you want fire in your life. A passionate sense of purpose. And maybe that's just been where you've been. It says when you don't know what to pray for, but that could be asking the universe through meditation. But that's interesting because a lot of times we're told with visualization that, and it works, it does work, but what happens when you don't know what to visualize? And that, I think that's what, where's that Five of Wands? That's what this has been. Because at least you could start weeding things out. It's like, well, I know I don't want that, and I don't want that, and then you kind of play with the opposites. And so maybe that's why this this Wheel of Fortune, this luck, these people coming into your life, and really this breakthrough that you've been waiting for hasn't happened yet, is because you haven't been very clear within your mind as to what it is exactly that you want. And so I think you've already taken that time to figure out what that is, and that's why this is in the future and probably not the present. But of course, take this as it resonates. And then we have past life, present power. And it was funny because I said, oh, it was probably not your past life. It was probably an ancestral thing when I was talking about the energies of the people that come into your life. But with 21, I guess, we have 2 2s, and I'd say that this is the ace. So 2, 1, 21, something about this in here. And that could have been codependency in relationships. Let's clarify that. I'm just gonna get one more card for this past life, present power. Oh, I think maybe if you have a specific angel guide, like maybe a guardian angel, that this angel has been with you in multiple lifetimes. I think that's what it is. Either that, or they've been with your ancestors. So it's kind of like this angel knows your ancestors, because we see the 2 wings here, seeing the wings there. I have a bunch of feathers in my room, but yeah, there's something about that actually. And so they've, I think, have seen the way you and your ancestors have dealt with difficult people and people that weren't so difficult. And I don't know, that just has something to do with your vibration and attracting in the right people. The right being, right for you, right for, I think the right person encourages self-expression. They encourage you to blossom and be the best version of yourself, as opposed to someone who constantly tries to bring you down and tell you to do. They tend to project their own fears onto you and say, oh, you can't, for example, you can't wear that, that's too revealing or whatever. But in reality, it makes you feel confident and comfortable, and that's why you should wear it. So, oh, this one. Enhanced protection for beautiful boundaries. I think that's something that, and maybe this is a guardian angel, protection here with these people and with these energies. So I think this, again, might be a guardian angel, but I also think that the angelic realm is keeping you protected. It's almost like fortifying and adjusting the shield around your body so that you are less and less impacted by negativity, because that negativity would again impact your ability to access this Wheel of Fortune, which is what you deserve, Oh, this coin says something. Led by virtue and spirit, accompanied by fortune. I just thought that was interesting. Oh, I have another coin. Completely irrelevant, but it's pretty, so I'm going to show it to you. Okay. Last one, I just want to see if there's a specific angel you could call upon. Again, this is a collective reading, so take as it resonates, but maybe someone who's going to be lending more of their support to you over the coming weeks, months. Let's see. Archangel Philae. Honor animals, communicate with different species. I mentioned the feathers, so that could be something. And shout out to Sean from Sean Vibes, because she was doing, for a while, the cats, her 30 days of cat wisdom. So you could check out her channel, because that was wonderful, and maybe that would be something that the angels are actually asking you to go watch, maybe. But I think connecting with animals brings you closer to the angelic realm. Let's do one more. We'll see. Lord, believe so. Accept and help and send healing. You are a being of the universe. So that might have to do. Sorry, I'm fixing these cards. With letting people into your life, because I think that's something that might be part of the reason you feel disconnected from people, is that you've had walls up because there's, again, maybe in your family or you're just the country you're living in or something, where there've been a lot of unconscious people trying to pull you down, and you felt that you need to protect yourself and distance yourself from humanity. But the angels are asking you to connect, maybe starting with animals and then work your way towards people, but seeing even humanity as innocent and children of the universe. And I think just that love and that, I keep saying vibration, but that vibe will come back to you. We have a little Egyptian scarab. If you could see, and the camera wants to focus, right here. Yes. I think it was worth the effort. The little scarab there. That could be significant, because these things show up for me very often, like completely randomly, but that could be a sign. And I'm not going to tell you like the interpretation of what that means. I think that's up to you on a personal level, what that means. But for what I'm getting is, I'm just contradiction. I just said, I'm not going to tell you, but this is what it means. Anyway, that represents your flowering, your blossoming, you're spreading your wings. You have the wings being spread here. I had mentioned the two of wands. Wheel of Fortune, again, kind of suggests as you open yourself up, the world will open up to you. And then we have this following the sun, kind of that blossoming. So, and it goes both ways with a flower, that it needs the sunlight to open its petals. It's what I'm getting at is that it needs to receive. So being able to open up a little bit more, open up to other people, and open up yourself. When I say opening up to others, kind of like just accepting the people around you, that sort of thing, but also opening up, like sharing more of you to others. So it's a bit of both, but I think that's what the angels are getting at when it comes to being a part of your future and really helping you attract your own wealth, your own. It just feels like a potentially brand new phase of your life that is greatly accelerated. A lot of creativity, love. It's like a total alignment, finally. So you might want to watch this again in the future. You might want to meditate with either one of these angels or the colors of blue, yellow, or even if like an Egyptian themed angel. I know that's a little interesting, but you could play with visualization and meditation, because there might be something with Egypt that can, in a way, help open you up. So That's why I have lapis lazuli and things like that. Things like you are regal and royal, and that needs to be shared with others. And I think that confidence, again, is helping, is going to help bring new fire and passion into your life. So yeah, I think there's great energy here. Hopefully you enjoyed this mini collective reading. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time. Take care.